general, welcome back to my channel. San-Ha is back with No Reason. I'm really excited. We're getting another San-Ha song so close to his last comeback, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about.
No reason.
Ooh.
No reason.
Oh, I like this style of MV already.
Wake the hell up. 눈 뜨니 it's 10 o'clock. 이유는 알 수 없는 어지럼. I feel a heyday coming on. 진짜 늦었다고 hey bro. Please 제발 일어나.
This reminds me of 2000s pop rock. And it makes me happy. Ooh, I love that. Woo! Oh, I like that call, that kind of call and response.
준비됐어 my friend. Oh wow 꼴이 뭐야 oh shit. 정말 이대로 나갈 거야. 말은 걸지 말아줘. 근데 늦었다고 hey bro. Please 옷 좀 입어봐. 아무거나 입지 말고 이젠 제발 가자고. Hey bro for real. Goddamn wake up now. You say 오늘은 좀 쉴까 해.
I love that. Woo! No reason, you are stuck in my head. No reason, no reason, no reason, no reason. No reason, 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 no reason. Oh, so good. Like I said, this reminded me of 2000s pop rock, like 2000s and 2010, like into the 2010s when rock was king and we had so many garage bands. I'm dating myself here a little and that's okay. But it's one of those things where, you know, I'm thinking like All American Rejects, like all of those pop rock groups, like the Plain White Tees, all of them. Like this, it just really reminds me of that sound, and I really love it. And it's, for me, that's a sound that I will always enjoy because I'm a huge rock fan, and so it just reminds me of that so incredibly well. What I really loved about this song is that there's no reason not to love this song. Yes, I did just do that. It's one of those songs where it doesn't, you know, I call this like a bubblegum pop song where it doesn't really have to have like a big influential meaning, right? Basically, it's just saying there's no reason you're stuck in my head. Like, there's no reason for any of this. There's no reason. Like, it doesn't have to be this big, like, music doesn't always have to be this big influential piece in your life. It can really just kind of be like, get out of my head kind of feeling. Like, and that's what this song felt like for me, is that it felt like really just saying there's no reason, like all of this is going on and there's no reason it should even be happening, right? And so that's what I really loved about it, is because it was kind of like going against the grain of being, you know, having a lot of lyrics or anything like that really were, it, like the core, it gets right down to it, is like we don't need no reason to when they see us, right? I love that. There's no reason that you're stuck in my head. There's just no reason. And I think that's really smart. It's a really good play. And I think that you could overanalyze it, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to do. I think you're really not supposed to overanalyze this. It's supposed to be something that's just kind of in your face right away. And that's what I really loved about it. What I really like too in verse, like throughout the song, is the change up in the guitar and like what was going on in the instrumentation. So we have kind of in the first verse, we have this pretty basic common progression that's going on, right? And then pre-chorus, we have a change up in the strumming, and kind of giving a little pause before gearing up for the chorus, which is much more intense. It has a lot more going on. And then we have a post-chorus with the no reason repeating part, which is really smart. I think that was good because then you get like 4, basically within that first verse and chorus, you have a lot of different looks, but it's 4 kind of clear, distinct rhythmic things that are going on within the chord progression, which I thought was really smart. And then in verse 2, I love how it has kind of 2 different parts. It has the first kind of basic part, and then it goes into the second part where it gets faster, and then we go into the pre-chorus and then the chorus once again. And I think because it has that kind of faster part, it just automatically makes you move more. It like kind of speeds up. It gives you more tension before getting to the pre-chorus and the chorus, which is so incredibly smart. And I really noticed it, especially in the second verse. It felt more pronounced because, you know, you'd already kind of heard it in the first verse, and then they do it again in the second verse. Very, very smart. Going into that pre-chorus and then chorus. And then I really love how rather than having a typical bridge, you had an instrumental break, which makes sense if it's a rock song. Usually there would be a guitar solo or something going on before you kind of get into the final chorus. And rather than doing the full chorus, I love how they just did the post-chorus. How San-Ha just did the post-chorus for the There's No Reason kind of part. I think that was super, super smart. So it kept like the true kind of form of what these like 2010s, like pop, punk, rock kind of felt, and I loved it. It was such a smart song. Tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I think for me, first and foremost, I really love the way the MV was shot. I thought, again, this just reminded me so much of 2010s pop rock. I also really loved just the whole attitude. I feel like San-Ha does a really good job at, you know, kind of taking on whatever style he does, and I actually think this really fits his voice really incredibly well, so I'm happy to see him do that. So tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.